When it comes to learning about history in school, there aren't nearly enough days in the year for students to learn the details of major events.
But one Holmen teacher says he has a solution. News 8's Sarah Thamer tells us how a special topics class is giving students an in-depth look into history.
Whether he's changing perspectives or challenging students to think deeper, Holmen High School teacher Travis Kowalski's classroom is the place to be if students choose to learn about genocide. He says the toughest parts of history often get overlooked, so he chose to teach a class on a subject matter which he says is rarely taught in Wisconsin classrooms. It is often said history repeats itself.
So what is genocide?
But Holmen High School teacher Travis Kowalski is hoping to keep history where it belongs, in the past.
So we have the chance going forward to not make the mistakes that people have already made. What's been done can't be changed, but what's going forward can be eliminated or stopped.
The optional class focuses primarily on major genocides in history. The Cambodian, Rwandan, and Armenian genocides are part of the list. Students are challenged to think critically about the causes, results, and impacts of genocide.
How they polarize people, how they, deny what happened, and how it builds up.
Kowalski says the class gives students a chance to better understand their own communities and the different people in them.
And a lot of people don't even understand that with the Cambodian genocide, the large Hmong population that we have in the United States is a direct result of the Vietnam War and a lot of things that happened during that.
Seniors Alexis and Samantha decided to take the course because they felt it was a chance to learn about a topic other classes didn't teach. They both agree the lessons learned are hard to forget.
A lot of the regular history classes just don't talk about genocide, and if they do, it's the Holocaust, and it's for 2 days.
The number of people that died during these genocides was a lot more real learning about it in this class.
It's not a typical class with quizzes or tests. Instead, students are encouraged to take a specific genocide, research it, and break it down. Then they write a history book that most accurately describes the events.
In our textbook, it says that if any time we fought the Native Americans and they won, it's called a what? When they win. Is it a battle or is it a massacre? It's a massacre when they win. When we win, it's a battle.
Kowalski is hoping students will read between the lines and fill in the missing pieces of some history books.
History books are written by winners, so it's usually portrayed through the eyes of the winners. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, it's just it's a skewed view a lot of times, and so as you go through, you have to try and balance that.
The class is offered every other year for 45 days and fills up to 6 classes each time it is offered.
No, Sarah, sometimes learning only about death can be really tough. Does the class do anything to counter that?
Yeah, Kowalski says because the topics are dark and heavy, part of the class's curriculum is to serve food at the Place of Grace Soup Kitchen and a lunchroom activity where students have to sit with a group of kids who the teacher chooses. He says it's all about learning from the past and encouraging to do more good in the world.
All right, thank you so much, Sarah, for that report. Interesting. It's good that, kids are learning important lessons, and of course giving back to their community is amazing.
Well, and the important thing too is it's not the dates that are important, it's the significance of the events and what they mean in overall context. And as somebody who was almost a history minor in college, I took a lot of history, so I understand that very much.
Yeah, interesting.